students, good morning. Welcome to S2S classes. आज हम +2 का वीडियो अपलोड कर देंगे शाम तक. अब +2 में कंटिन्यूस फॉरवर्ड वी आर मेकिंग लगातार चल रहे हैं. अब इसमें NCERT बुक से अब सेकेंड चैप्टर वी हैव स्टार्टेड इन द लास्ट लेक्चर. Last lecture was the 11th lecture, and in that chapter 2 started. In chapter 2 inverse trigonometric function. In that inverse function definition I told in the last. Okay, now and the domain and range of the inverse functions. 6 inverse functions are there. Then domain and range branch. Okay, we must remember that I told this. Now we have to do the question of the exercise 2.1. now in the NCERT exercise 2.1. now first question, find the principal values of the following. So principal values of the following. First question, principal values we have to find, because value branch, inverse range, having the branch in that other branch also same repeated values functions are there, so we are taking the principal branch. The principal branch are the fixed for the every inverse trigonometric function. As for the sine inverse, I am repeating, I told in that last lecture. Now sine inverse range branch minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 closed interval. Okay, now cos inverse principal branch, and means range principal branch. Okay, cos inverse, that is 0 to pi closed interval, 0 to pi. Okay, after that next tan inverse, what is the branch? Principal branch, and it means output, means range of the tan inverse x, that is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, but that is open interval, excluding minus pi by 2 and excluding pi by 2, all other real numbers in between, that is the branch of tan inverse x. Okay, after that cosec inverse x. Cosec inverse x, it is depend on the sine inverse, because sine x is equal to 1 upon cosec x and cosec x is equal to 1 upon sine x. Okay, so what will be the output of the cosec inverse? Means range branch of cosec inverse, that is same as in sine inverse, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 closed interval, but minus one element, that will not come. Means what? 0 element deleted from between this all real number branch, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 closed interval this, and minus 0, because we know cosec x is equal to 1 upon sine x, and sine x where 0 at 0, so 1 upon sine 0 0, 1 upon 0 not defined, so this deleted, it will not come in the output, domain and range vice versa according to that. So this is the cosec inverse branch, minus pi by 2, say pi by 2 closed interval minus 0 element. Okay, after that sec inverse, this is the reciprocal on the cos, so that's why, so it is depend on the cos, so 0 to pi output, sec inverse 0 to pi closed, but between what deleted? Pi by 2, one element between this interval, closed interval 0 to pi, minus one element pi by 2, because cos pi by 2 is 0 and 1 upon 0 not defined, so that's why sec inverse does not have this output pi by 2. Okay, after that, next, which left? Cot inverse. That is the cot inverse. That will be cot inverse. That will be 0 to pi. Cot inverse. Output, open interval 0 to pi. Open. Tan inverse also open interval, and cot inverse also open interval 0 to pi. These are the output. Principal branch. Many other branch also where the input same for this inverse, and a domain for the inverse functions. But output range we have taken the principal branch. Many other branch also where these repeated values will come. Okay, so now exercise, how can find the values? See this first question number 1. In question 1, sine inverse minus half. Let it is y. Say y. Okay, let it is y. To find the value of y, how? Then this implies inverse will come this side. I told in the definition. So then minus half is equal to sine y. It means sine y is equal to minus half, means minus 1 upon 2. Okay, inverse function definition. Now see that sine of any angle is negative. Sine function negative. Where is the negative sine function? In third and fourth, because in first all positive and second sine positive. So third and fourth negative. Okay, now what is the output branch? We have to take where we have to take in fourth, because output of this inverse y in fourth. Yeah, this will be fourth, y will be in fourth. According to here, outer branch of sine inverse, that is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So it means it is in the fourth. Okay, according to this is first, this is fourth. So means this minus pi by 2, this minus pi by 2, this side, and this side pi by 2. So sine inverse in this first and fourth. So y is in first and fourth. So y is in fourth. What will be in fourth? What will be in fourth? Okay, what? 2 pi minus theta in trigonometry. Then sine y is negative, and negative we can write in third and fourth we can write, but in third not this output, because y is in fourth and or in first. So here y will be negative in fourth because sine y is negative. So in fourth and third sine y. So sine y in fourth. Now, so we can write this. This implies sine y is equal to sine of 2 pi minus sine, how much degree is half? Sine 30 degree means sine pi by 6. Then sine 2 pi minus theta minus sine theta, and minus sine theta means minus sine pi by 6, and minus sine pi by 6 is minus half. So minus half, written this. Minus half is equal to, in the sine form, sine 2 pi minus pi by 6, and then sine y is equal to this, then y is equal to, then y is equal to 2 pi minus pi by 6. Simplify. 6 2 are 12, 12 pi minus pi, 11 pi. 6 2 are 12, 12 pi minus 1 pi, 11 pi by 6. So this is the value of y, and it is in, it must be in output in between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So how can write this between that? So it is minus, again we can say, this implies minus minus y is equal to minus sine y is equal to this, and then we can write this sine, it is minus sine pi by 6. This, and it is negative, so that's why it will go inside sine minus theta, because sine minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Okay, use this and write minus sine pi by 6, or this is sine 2 pi minus theta minus sine theta. Okay, and then minus taken inside because minus sine theta is sine minus theta, so that's why minus sine pi by 6 equal to sine minus pi by 6. Okay, so now sine cancel out, then this implies y is equal to minus pi by 6, and it is in, so this implies sine inverse minus half is equal to minus pi by 6. Hence, okay, so this is the answer. Now next, second question. Second question. Second is cos inverse root 3 by 2. Yes, say why. Okay, now cos inverse will go that side, then this implies cos y is equal to root 3 by 2. Okay, now see that y is the output of cos inverse, and range of cos inverse range 0 to pi. This range of cos inverse, this is the range branch of cos inverse x is equal to closed interval 0 to pi. So here y is in the range branch, that is output of this function, inverse function, cos function, then y must be between 0 to pi. So what is the value of y between 0 to pi? सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट पाई बाई 2 to पाई तो नेगेटिव है, बट वी हैव हियर पॉजिटिव वैल्यू, cos y is positive, that is in first quadrant, so we can write this direct y is equal to root 3 by 2. How much degree in the cos function? Cos of how much degree is root 3 by 2? Cos 30 degree. Okay, root 3 by 2. Then it is pi by 6. Between branch. Okay, so we can write this root 3 by 2 in the first, cos of pi by 6. Cos pi by 6 is root 3 by 2. Okay, so this we can write. Now next question, number 3rd. Simple, only branch we have to see and accordingly we have to write. Yes. Now 3rd, cosec inverse 2. Question number 3, cosec inverse 2. Let y, let or say this is y, we have to find the value of cosec inverse 2. So let it is y, then this implies cosec y is equal to 2. Again cosec branch, cosec inverse branch output, that must be y. So y in which quadrant? Here, because cosec inverse 2 is y, so then y must be in positive, it is positive. Y minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, cosec, and minus 0 element is not there in the output, then it is positive, so it means in first quadrant. And in first quadrant what we can write? We can write this implies cosec y is equal to 2. Cosec 2, how much degree? Cosec how much degree? Cosec how much angle is equal to 2. Sine 30 is 1 upon 2. So reciprocal of sine 30, cosec 30. So 1 upon sine, then reciprocal of this, then it will be cosec pi by 6, and cosec 30 is 2. Cosec 30 value, cosec pi by 6 is equal to 2, because sine pi by 6, 1 upon 2. Okay, now this then cancel out, then it is in range, so y is equal to pi by 6, because y must be output of the cosec inverse, and that cosec inverse output must be between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 and minus this one element 0. This is the range of the cosec inverse, so that's why it must be between the range. Done, because many other also values, but we have to give the principal value. Principal value means principal branch value must be in the principal branch, principal range. Okay, so now next question. Next is Fourth, tan inverse minus root 3. Tan inverse minus root 3. Let it is y this implies similarly tan y is equal to minus root 3. Okay, tan y is equal to minus root 3. So means root 3. What is the in the tan form? How much tan is root 3? Tan of how much degree is root 3? Tan 60, tan 30, 1 upon root 3. Tan 30, 1 upon root 3. Tan 60, root 3 by 2. Root 3. Then tan, we can write this minus tan 60 degree pi by 3. Okay, and minus tan theta, we can write tan, it is negative. Tan minus theta is minus tan theta. So tan minus theta. And it is in 4 because here we have to say the range of tan inverse range branch of tan inverse function, open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, open interval, okay, for the tan inverse. So this must be between this, okay, it is in between this, you see that. So it means this tan cancel and y is equal to, it means y equal to minus pi by 3. Answer. Okay, must be answer of every question must be in their branch. Okay, now next question number 5. Then question 5, cos inverse minus half. Cos inverse minus half. Find this. Say let y say it is y, same. So cos y is equal to minus half. See this again, cos function, it is negative. Cos y negative, the negative in second also negative, cos function, not inverse, cos function, second negative, and our y must be in second, and here branch of cos inverse, that is y. So y must be in between 0 to pi, okay, for the cos inverse 0 to pi, closed interval. So we have to write because branch, principal branch principal branch of cos इनवर्स फंक्शन किसके बीच में है 0 to पाई cos inverse closed interval this ओके सो बिटवीन दिस होना चाहिए ये इसके बीच में ही आना चाहिए y की वैल्यू एंड यू कैन सी इट इज अकॉर्डिंग टू कोस y इज नेगेटिव तो इन सेकंड में नेगेटिव है कोस y मस्ट बी इन सेकंड एंड अदर वेयर इज नेगेटिव इन थर्ड तो अवर ब्रांच इन सेकंड 0 to pi y इज इन अवर ब्रांच so y must be in the second so this implies we can write cos y is equal to minus half we can write cos of pi minus in second pi minus where is half cos how much degree cos how much degree is half cos 60 degree okay then cos 60 means theta is pi by 3 60 degree okay now cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta यानी minus cos pi by 3 so we can write this minus half is this and then this y is equal to 3 pi minus pi 2 pi by 3 it is in second okay because y belongs to between this 0 to pi okay because clear okay now answer is this so means we can write hence cos inverse minus half must be equal to 2 pi by 3 answer why is this done okay next question next is tan inverse minus 1 tan inverse minus 1 say y let it is y this implies tan y is equal to minus 1 again understand here tan inverse function what is the output inverse branch tan inverse branch tan inverse branch principal branch tan inverse minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 open interval open interval this is the branch of tan inverse so y must be between this and y must be between this means and y here it is negative tan y is negative tan y is negative so where is the negative tan negative in which quadrant in second and fourth in second and fourth so where must be this according to this in the fourth according to this in the fourth I told first and fourth like this first and this fourth in this quadrant 10 so we have to write in fourth so then we have to write this minus 1 in fourth tan of theta how much this for the 1 pi by 4, 45 degree, tan 45, tan pi by 4. So it will be in fourth minus pi by 4. So tan minus pi by 4, or we can write tan 2 pi minus pi by 4. It is minus 1 and it is equal to, this implies tan y is equal to minus tan pi by 4, and then this must be tan minus pi by 4. Tan minus tan theta is tan minus theta, so we can write y is equal to minus pi by 4. So tan inverse minus 1 is equal to minus pi by 4. Answer. Okay, clear? Now next question, question number 7. Sec inverse 2 upon root 3. Sec inverse 2 upon root 3. Say it is y. Let us say y to do this. Okay, now this will be sec y is equal to two by root 3. You see that it is positive. Sec y is positive. Sec is the in which quadrant? Positive. In first and fourth. So our output y for the sec inverse, what is the range? Range branch. Range branch principal range branch of sec inverse. What is that branch? Sec inverse 0 to pi open interval, 0 to pi closed, closed interval, and minus pi by 2 one element. This is the branch of sec inverse. So it must be in the second or in first. So according to here, it is positive sec. Sec positive is in first and fourth. So which matched in according to the branch? First, because here first and second, and here it is first and positive, fourth. So means in first positive we have to take. Now in the first, what will be? Okay, that this will be in first sec of how much degree? 2 upon root 3. Cos how much degree? 2 upon root 3? Root 3 upon 2. Reciprocal of this. Root 3 upon 2. That is 30 degree. Pi by 6. Reciprocal of cos 30 is the sec 30. So that is 2 upon root 3. So it means it is 30 degree. Okay. 30 degree means pi by 6. Then, so this implies direct y is equal to pi by 6. So this implies sec inverse 2 upon root 3 is equal pi by 6. This must be in the branch output for every question. Done. Now next question. Question number 8. Now question 8, cot inverse root 3. Cot inverse root 3. Say why. Say why. Okay, question number 8. Say why. Then this implies cot y is equal to root 3. Okay? Cot y root 3. So what is the y? It is positive in first quadrant. Okay? Because again cot branch, range branch of cot inverse function, range branch of cot inverse 0 to pi open interval. Open interval. Okay? Then first and second, and it is in first and positive. First, y is in first and cot positive, third. So first, third, but here first, second, so first is the common in both. So branch is in first, so this is in first. Then cot of how much degree is root 3? Cot how much degree is root 3? Cot 30. Cot 30. Okay? So 30 means pi by 6. Okay? Then cot 30 is root 3 because cos x upon sin x. Cos x is root 3 by 2. Cot 30 root 3 by 2 and sin 30 1 upon 2. Cancel, then root 3. This. Then this implies y is equal to, what is y? Pi by 6. Then this implies answer is y, pi by 6. Okay. Next question. Question number 9. Okay. Now question 9, similarly. Question 9 is cos inverse minus half. Cos inverse minus 1 upon root 2. Okay, this is question 9. Now say y, let it is y. Okay. Then this implies, this will go that side, then cos of y is equal to minus 1 upon root 2. Again you see, now in which quadrant y, cos y negative. So y angle for cos function negative. In which quadrant? In second, cos negative, and third. But according to the branch of cos inverse, what is range branch? Range branch of cos inverse. Range branch of cos inverse. What is the cos inverse branch? 0 to pi closed. This is the cos inverse branch. So means first and second. So here cos negative in second and third, but third not here. This is in second. So in second what we can write? In second, this minus half we can write in second quadrant. Cos of, it is in second, pi minus how much? This 1 upon root 2 theta, that pi by 4, because cos pi by 4 is 1 upon root 2, sin pi by 4 also 1 upon 2, 45. sine 40. Then pi by 4. Then in second it is negative, so pi minus pi by 4. Cos pi minus pi by 4 is minus cos pi by 4, and minus cos pi by 4 is minus 1 upon root 2. So minus 1 upon root 2 can be written this, then cos cancel out, then y is equal to pi minus pi by 4. So 4 pi minus pi, 3 pi by 4. And it is in branch. It is in branch because this 3 pi by 4 between 0 to pi, and less than pi. This. So this cos inverse minus 1 upon root 2 value is y is 3 pi by 4. Answer. Okay, done. Last question number 10 of this exercise. Last question we can do, complete this exercise after that. Okay, last question number 10. Question number 10, cosec inverse minus root 2. Say y, let y, okay, this implies, then it will be cosec y is equal to minus root 2. Okay, it is negative, cosec is negative, so y in which quadrant? Cosec negative, third and fourth, because cosec is positive in the second and first, all positive, third and fourth. So third and fourth, so where we should take? In fourth, because branch, principal branch of cosec inverse principal branch, that minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 minus one element, what? That is 0. Okay, for cosec 0, one element will not be in output. So according to this branch, where will be y? In second, not negative. It is in third or fourth. So then it is in fourth, negative value. Then branch in fourth. So we should write in fourth. Then we can say cosec y is equal to cosec of 2 pi minus theta. Theta is cosec root 2, 45 degree, because 1 upon root 2 sine 45, then cosec 45 root 2 upon 1, reciprocal, then pi by 4. Okay, now this cosec 2 pi minus theta is minus cosec theta. This then after that this minus will go inside, because cosec minus theta is equal to minus cosec theta, because this. Okay, so this we can write cosec minus pi by 4. Now y is equal to minus pi by 4, and it is in branch, so cosec inverse minus root 2 value will be equal to minus pi by 4. Answer. Okay. Done. Now okay, today work is completed. Okay, now you have to watch, like, share and subscribe the channel to get the next notification, and all your friends must watch this. You share and guide to your relatives. They will open and see, and they will get the benefit for their study. Okay, thank you.